Be prepared.
Might not be able to stop.
Be prepared.
How you guys doing, Mayor, Council, Mr. Trout? One of the things I wanted to say is, on MidCity.net, I've been following along amongst other places, but I didn't see this time on MidCity.net the department head reports. Typically on that MidCity.net, every council has a department head report. I read what Steven's doing, I read what projects you're doing, Kevin Jacobson's finance stuff, Assistant City Clerk Diana Black. I hope you're not taking that off.
It'll be on the next agenda.
How come it wasn't on this one?
This is always the second meeting.
Is that how you do that? Okay, no, then maybe I misunderstood it. That's good, I'm glad you're having it, because it's a good way to follow and be part of that. About the house, yeah, you're in the wrong business. I don't want you flipping houses. If the feds have money and the state has money, like they have through NIACOG and through the city, that's a great project. You're right, Councilman Shulman. Somebody gets a nice house and they get some rehab to it, they get a good understanding, they actually have to go to class and learn about finances, that's great. I think the city's in over their head doing this. I think Councilman Hickey's got it absolutely right. Let those grants come forward, those block grants come forward through the program up in your office, and 7, 8 houses that can be rehabbed and done, and you work with local banks and whatever. That's a good way to do that. But just to do I think you need to stay out of it. You're too close to the contractors, you're too close to the community, the citizenry. Let that money filter in tax dollars from somewhere else. Number 10, the quiet zones. I swear to God, I have not talked to anybody from that neighborhood till tonight. And I can tell you right now, there's much apprehension. We went through this twice. We packed Hoover School, which my recommendation would be if you have an open house, you do it at Hoover School in the neighborhood. People can walk to it, bicycle to it. We filled it up, Brent. We were there that one night at Hoover. That's a great place to have that discussion. I hope you do that. They're very nervous about their neighborhood, which they should be. And it's too bad that they got to be sort of held hostage to get the concept that's been around since 1994. When Grassley and Bill, was it you who met with Grassley on the tracks up there in 1994? The trails and stuff. So it's been kicking around. It's too bad that they're going to, get hit. I am speaking for several people right now. But the group, the prestige thing, and the group that grew to thousands and thousands. We had captains. There were so many leaders. Nobody led the charge, separately. There's just so many tribes kept together. I got to tell you, over the weekend, the media and the stuff, and Mr. Choder's problems and the city's problems, nobody in that group believes anything about the fourth floor or this or redone. Nobody buys into that. I think you guys are struggling right now. I don't think it's ever a good idea in a town of 27,000 to put all your eggs in one basket, and that's what Prestige kind of was, a corporate community type thing. And it was too much, because when they go or they sell in 5 years, 10 years, 15, or something happens, or there's a downturn, we're in a hole again with maybe 8,000 people living here. So it's never good to do that. And the same thing with this River City Renaissance. You're putting too much stuff. You're trying to do the big one. You're going for the fence. What we decided in our group is that we would like to see maybe 30 or 40 different things happening in the community, a lot of diversity, and as far as jobs go, 30, 40 people, 50 people, and spread that out a little bit and grow. I think maybe there's going to be an invitation for all of you to kind of meet with citizens coming up. Nobody believes that about the fourth floor. Councilman Schoenemann, I think it was the second meeting, the record will show, or the third, that you were on board because of your discussions with Mr. Choder that you had, and at that time he said he liked the Prestige deal. You made it very clear that Mr. Choder liked the Prestige deal, and that he might, and this is only a couple months ago, put a fourth floor on. So when we look at our records and we look at our notes, and we've kept them, and have nothing to hide, there's a lot of eyes watching you guys. There's a lot of eyes watching City Hall. It's just, that's the bar that got raised. And they're just watching, looking. So we're seeing some mixed messages. We don't want to argue with you. We don't want to punish you. You're our government. We elected you. We want to work with you. And I hope we can do that coming up. Tonight was said by Councilman Schoenemann, it would be a nightmare to include the whole community. It was a nightmare, and because you didn't include the whole community. We woke up as a community on March 21st, and kaboom! And man, did you get a response. And you're going to have that again if you do something again like that. And we want to avoid that. So, someone else said, Councilmember, suck it up and get it done. If a project has to be sucked up and get it done, maybe we're trying too hard.
Thank you.
Good luck, fellas. We're watching. Thank you.